Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a todos. Good afternoon and welcome everyone. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. And welcome to a new year, a new month, and a new annual theme. My name is Karina Shearer and I'm the Spiritual Director for the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to become a member of our center, please contact me for more information. Today is Saturday, January 16th, and I am joined today by my cat, Carajillo. So if you see her popping up on my lap every once in a while, there she is. You'll know what that is. So this year we are continuing with an annual theme, and it is a timeless wisdom evolutionary vision, which is also our topic for this month of January. The topic for this week is here and now. We open each week with a purpose, and that is in engaging in our spiritual practice called affirmative prayer, which is also known as spiritual mind treatment. This is a powerful tool and a practical tool that shifts our consciousness so that we are open and available to accept the good that is already present in our life. It aligns our thoughts with all good. So let's move into today's service, as we do each week, with a reading from the Creative Thought magazine. I'll be reading from January 10th, 2014. And just a reminder that spiritual mind treatment is always done in the first person. So I invite you to close your eyes and take these words as your own, if you so choose. I live in grateful harmony with life. One power, God, the creative process, is within and through everything. God is infinite intelligence, and it is very good. God is my source and sustenance. I live in the mind of God, the all-inclusive, harmonious whole. I am an expression of divine life, fully empowered with its order, balance, harmony, and love. I am love and harmony in action. Life flows through me with grace and ease. In my life, change is simply another facet of God's oneness. I am flexible and I easily adapt to new circumstances, knowing that God's goodness is within them. Comfortably, I move forward, enfolded in the harmonious progression of life. Gladly, I embrace change, knowing that new and vital experiences are a part of God's unity expressing as diversity. With clarity, I am guided to a full and beautiful experience of life here and now. Feeling love, I see the good in others and it expands. I am thankful that I live in graceful harmony with life. With gratitude, I release my word to the law of mind and let it be so. And so it is. And that was submitted by licensed practitioner Nancy Townsend from Palm Desert, California. I love how, even though it has been many years since the Creative Thought magazine has been published, but yet I can still find a spiritual mind treatment that is so relevant to each week. And so now let's review our purpose, vision, and mission statements as we do each week. And we're just experiencing a little bit of delay here. So our purpose is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. This is supported by our vision, which is to educate and support each other so we can create the life we desire that works for us right now. And we do this by means of our mission, which is to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And at this time, I would like to welcome everyone, whether this is the first time you are joining us or whether you have joined us here online or in person in the past. Know that you are welcome. We honor and respect all spiritual traditions. So no matter which path you have been on, you are welcome. Here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta, we teach a philosophy called the Science of Mind. It's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom. And we offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth. We've already experienced that in this morning's opening treatment. And as I mentioned, we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that already exists everywhere and within everyone. Each week, we offer a service with an inspirational message. And normally this is done at a downtown Puerto Vallarta restaurant, but since we are still considered at medium risk and required to wear a mask at all times outside our homes, I welcome you into my home via Zoom. But we look forward to once again supporting our local mom and pop style traditional restaurant, where we'll have time afterwards for discussion and to enjoy some home style Mexican cooking. And hopefully that will be early next month, as we have again been placed into a higher rating of staying at home, in sheltering in place. So just a heads up that we are also looking for a new location. So updated information will be on our website and Facebook page, confirming when and where we will be meeting again in person. So if you have any questions or comments, you can either post them here wherever you are watching, or send me a direct email and I will respond. So as I mentioned earlier, this year's theme is Timeless Wisdom, Evolutionary Vision. In this month, we will be exploring the ancient and sacred wisdom that Science of Mind has drawn upon and begin to contemplate the trajectory of our movement and our individual consciousness. We stand on the shoulders of giants and to see new horizons. So join me in the evolutionary vision and timeless wisdom. We envision humanity awakening to its spiritual magnificence and discovering the creative power of thought, a world where each and every person discovers their own personal power and ability to create an individual life that works within a world that works for everyone. We believe the ultimate goal of life is to be a complete emancipation from all discord of every nature, and that this goal is sure to be attained by all. I'd like to start by sharing this quote from the Science of Mind textbook. In chapter 3, What It Does, of the Science of Mind textbook, Dr. Ernest Holmes says, "The divine mind is infinite. It contains all knowledge and wisdom, but Before it can reveal its secrets, it must have an outlet. And we are that outlet. All the wisdom of the world is within us. As we look around in present time, we might see we haven't been good caretakers of this amazing thing called life, or of our beautiful planet. It is time to put our ancient wisdom and knowledge to use. As we begin our journey through the year, we take a moment to take stock of where we are and where we plan or how we plan the route on this journey through life. We are already halfway through this first month of the new year. Did you set any intentions? Do you have goals and a plan to achieve them? We can't expect to get there if we don't have clear intentions, and we can't stay in the past. Yes, we can look back and see how far we've come, and we need to plan for the future. But the only place we can do this is in the here and now, by being present. We need to take a genuine and deep look at where we are right now, both in ourselves and in our greater communities. Being present keeps you grounded and connected to yourself and to everyone around you. Practice meditation, mindful body scans, journaling, and visualization to help with grounding and staying in the now. So today we're going to look at 3 key points. First, power is in the now. Second, pay attention to moments of awareness. And finally, be grateful you don't have to create the wheel or recreate the wheel. So Dr. Ernest Holmes said that we look too far away for reality, but power is in the now. And I often remind myself of this quote from Ernest Holmes. Principle is not bound by precedents. So what exactly does that mean? Just because things have happened in the past doesn't mean that we need to continue that pattern. We can change our thinking. Regardless of what has been going on in our personal lives or the life of our country or our planet, it cannot prevent us from moving forward unless we let it. And I think by staying in the past, we can't move forward. Dr. Ernest Holmes tells us spirit can only give us what we can take. Trained thought is far more powerful than untrained thought. The power is already within us. We must acknowledge it and be confident in using it. And the only time we can do this is in the now. The power from the past has already been used. The power of the future is waiting for us to get there. But we must start here and now. So how do we do this? We can pay more attention to the moments of awareness. Most of the time, I'm busy. At least that's what I say. I'm multitasking, I'm trying to get work done, going to my chiropractor visits, my physiotherapist visits, grocery shopping, all of that. But I must keep it in balance. Allowing myself moments of awareness is an important part of my spiritual practice. For me, that means paying attention. Sometimes I come home and the crock pot has been busy all day, and I stop and really experience smelling the delicious food cooking. A hummingbird crossed my path, and I stopped to allow myself to really experience it and its beauty. I'm sure you have moments like this as well. Yet, what I also know is that I miss so many moments because I'm so busy. But we must remember that we are human beings and not human doings. We must be and not just do. A great practice, either before getting out of bed in the morning or before you go to bed at night, is to repeat a mantra such as this one. And I recommend repeating it 3 times. Now is the time to be aware of the present moment. I let go of the past and the future. Now is the time to be aware of the present moment. I let go of the past and the future. Again, now is the time to be aware of the present moment. I let go of the past and the future. And if you would like, you can check on our website. I'll have that posted for you to use at your liking. I also like this quote from Emmett Fox. He says, "There is nothing in the universe that you cannot do or be if you are mentally ready." Which brings us to our third and final point. Be grateful you don't have to create the wheel. How wonderful it is that there is that within us that is ready and willing to do the work. Dr. Holmes also tells us that the laws of the universe are to be trusted. The laws of the universe work for us, through us, as us, according to our predominant beliefs. These laws contain all knowledge. We don't have to create the power. We just have to acknowledge it and use it. My favorite way of acknowledging it is to be grateful. Grateful for this ancient wisdom, grateful for the principles and tools of the science of mind, and grateful that I attract all of this into my experience. Grateful for the one life that we are all living and experiencing now. Here's one final quote from Dr. Ernest Holmes from the Science of Mind textbook. He says, "How much of this infinite good is ours? All of it. And how much of it may we have to use? As much of it as we can embody." Dr. Holmes wrote at the end of chapter 4 in the Science of Mind textbook, How to Use It. He said, "A new light is coming into the world. We are on the borderland of a new experience. The veil between spirit and matter is very thin." And I agree with this, even though this was written almost 100 years ago. We no longer have a normal. We'll be creating a new normal this year. We have actually over the past year, but that will continue throughout the coming time. The new light is our willingness to expand our consciousness, to realize that we are the creators of our reality. We are creating something magnificent that benefits all. And so I'd like to share with you our affirmation for today. I now use the power within to experience the good that God is. And so now is our time for appreciation and gratitude. Please know that any donations that you offer to us help us to continue this teaching here in Puerto Vallarta. And donations are gratefully received through PayPal on our website, www.cslpv.org. And you'll find on the landing page a Donate Now button. If you click on that, it will take you directly to PayPal where you can offer your offertory donation. Or if you prefer, you can mail in a check to us. Address it to CSLPV, number 403 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y 8NY, Canada. So as you either pull out your checkbook or go on to our webpage for making your donation, I invite you to share with us these offertory affirmations. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So thank you for joining me today. Know that you are a blessing and you are blessed. Namaste.